It's time once again to get the feed in the ground. And this year for feed, we're trying something new because we never drilled any oats because it never rained and there was no moisture. And since then we've had some moisture, so we're gonna try a pretty drought tolerant crop this year. We'll show you what that is here in a second. We got my 71-1070 gear drive on big rear rubber with the egging cab and wide fenders. I've never taken it to field before, so we'll see how this goes. Should be fine. I mean, we're not pulling very hard. We got a set of 10-foot John Deere 9300 hoe drills, 2 of them, so 20 foot of them. They're 10-inch spacing. You know, this tractor's perfect drill tractor, no 3-point. That's what it did in its life, was probably drill and tillage. You need to find a hammer strap for that drawbar, but for today, that'll do. These are steel press drills, nothing fancy, and these are my extra bags here, which I will need at some point. I just want to see how things are metering. But we're drilling millet today, which is something I have never done. It's pearl millet, so the heads on it should look kind of like a cattail when we're done, essentially. But we're putting this on at 20 pounds to the acre, and it is an itty bitty little seed, so this drill is turned way down because it should just run out of this thing about like water, to be honest. But yeah, we're putting 20 pounds of this to the acre down. We're just gonna hop over to the other side of the creek to do it. That's like an 18-acre patch, so I should need 360 pounds, but with 10% overage, that's right around 400 pounds. I have 500 pounds of seed here, so should actually have 2 bags left over. But if we go a little heavy, that's really okay. But these drills aren't perfect. Some of my press wheels are looking a little rough, need to weld bands on them or something at some point in time. But simple old drills nonetheless. But that's what we are up to today. I've greased these drills, checked everything over, checked the seed tubes, got my meter set. There's just barely any flute showing here, which is, I mean, that's what we're up to. We're just dribbling this stuff on, essentially. It's pretty basic drilling setup here. We got a clevis in there because I don't have hammer strap for this tractor, but that's okay. We'll survive for the day. It'll pull straight once we get to the field. But yeah, this thing's got 23-130 rubber on it. It's got 1000 or 1100 16s on the front. Just, you know, good old Western Kansas things. This tractor has an amp draw of some sort. Don't know what, or voltage draw of some sort. Don't know what it is, so I always unhook the battery cable on it. But yeah, we're gonna go play. And I don't know, I've never run this tractor in the field before. This egging cab could be kind of loud and rattly, but I'm gonna put a headset on here in a second, so it shouldn't be too bad. But let's see how it starts. Right to life. It's reliable, at least. But yeah, we're just gonna, here goes Bob. We're gonna go out and go to work. I got some tools and stuff with me if we need to adjust things. But yeah, that's the gist of this operation here. And the field we're pulling into, I think Dad has worked too many times, probably 3 or 4 times, and it's straight powder, I think. So we're gonna be going pretty darn slow today drilling, just because it is very soft. But that's all right. We're not in a hurry. I'm waiting on a sprayer to get across some fields so I can finish planting milo. So in the meantime, we'll do this. It should take 2 or 3 hours, which is fine. Get done before it gets hot today. Slowing down traffic. That's fun. I only gotta go like a quarter mile. No big deal.
much over 4 miles an hour. The old hose on the drill threw too much dirt into the next row over, and well, the big purpose of the ridges of the new drill. Hey, we're in moisture, which is good. Set pretty deep, but that's the gist of it. I'm trying my best not. If I overlap a little bit, that is great, but I don't want to leave any gaps because that'll just grow up with weeds here. I'm trying to make sure I always have at least one shank overlapping into my last path, and just moving along. We're in low fourth on the old 8-speed pace gear drive in this 1070. I have no idea what my engine speed is because my tachometer doesn't have a dial on it. But we're just gonna sit here and go back and forth for a while. We're trying to keep track of how many rounds I'm making so I have a better approximation of how much seed I am using. I should have enough seed in here to do 10 rounds, essentially, not quite 10 rounds. So when I get to about my 8th round, if I've done 3, I'm gonna stop every 2 rounds here, just make sure they're doing okay, and then I'll dump the rest of my seed in. I just wanna make sure I am pretty close, because I don't have a lot of extra seed, but I don't also wanna be using too little seed, because we don't want this to grow up into a weed patch at all, which we need the plant. But we're trying to go for a real fine stem because it's for horses. We're just gonna keep chugging along here, and not a real big deal. 18 acres. Pretty much it. Just sit here and run.
done. Had a little bit of seed left in the bottom of the drill. Have about another full bag left, which I think Dad has like a 2-acre bottom that we haven't been able to farm in like the last 5 or 6 years, just because it's a wet kind of waterway. Sometimes there's a creek there, sometimes there's not. And so I might go try to drill that with this thing if I get the opportunity, but it all worked real good. I need to unhook the battery cable off the old 1070 here, just so we don't have any issues. Oh wait, it starts later for me. But tractor ran good, drill works good, just simple, effective stuff, which is what we're after, essentially. But yeah, should be good. But that's gonna be it here today. Please remember, you can join the Hams Beer Club and help fund projects and stuff for the channel, and you know, buy me a few beers or diesel or parts or whatever. You guys can also find me on all pretty much any social media as @TMontyIH. Website Territorial Trading is where you can find things for sale. My email's down in the description. But with that, guys, you take care, have a good one, go drag something out of the weeds and get it running.